I once spent 3 hours deciding whether to send a single email. 3 hours. The email took 4 minutes to write. The person replied in 2 minutes and said yes. So let me ask you something. What has overthinking ever actually given you? Not comfort, not answers. Just more questions dressed up as preparation. We have convinced ourselves that overthinking is a form of intelligence, that we are being careful, responsible, thorough. But here is what it actually is. Fear, wearing the mask of preparation. And the scary part? Your brain is not broken for doing this. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your brain has one job, not to make you successful, not to make you happy, to keep you alive. That is it. So every single time you reach for something that matters, mom, starting that business, making that call, sending that message, your brain does not cheer you on. It pulls the alarm. What if this goes wrong? What if they judge you? What if you are just not enough? And just like that, you stop, not because you cannot, because your brain has decided that staying still is safer than finding out. Here is what is different today compared to any other generation before us. Your grandparents overthought too, but when they were done overthinking, there was silence. There was space. Space where clarity could actually breathe. You do not have that space anymore. The moment a thought makes you uncomfortable, you pick up your phone, and your phone does not calm your anxiety. It feeds it. Every scroll is a new opinion about how you should live. Every video is someone else's highlight reel, making yours feel like a rough cut. Every notification is a tiny interruption that resets your focus back to zero. You're not just overthinking. You're overthinking inside a machine that was specifically built to make sure you never stop. The algorithm does not want you at peace. Peace does not generate clicks, and so you sit there, consuming, comparing, scrolling, mistaking motion for progress, mistaking being busy for being alive. Your mind is not just anxious, it is exhausted, and an exhausted mind cannot think clearly. It can only spiral. Here is the part nobody wants to hear. You do not need more information. You have enough information. You do not need a better plan. You need to start the one you already have. You are not stuck because the timing is wrong. You are stuck because the familiar pain of doing nothing feels safer than the unknown pain of trying. That is not wisdom. That is your comfort zone, pretending to be your conscience. And here is the cruelest part of overthinking. The longer you wait, the more evidence your brain collects to justify waiting longer. Every day you do not act becomes proof that you are not ready. It is a trap, and it tightens every single day you stay in it. Clarity does not come before action. Clarity is what action produces. So what do? You stop negotiating with yourself. The moment you feel the urge to do something that matters, you have a window, a small one, about 5 seconds before your brain shuts it down completely. Mel Robbins spent years researching this. The moment the impulse appears, you move immediately. Not because you are ready, not because you are confident, because hesitation is not caution. Hesitation is where momentum goes to die. But here is the part most people skip. You also have to protect the silence. Put the phone down, not forever, just for 1 hour a day. No input, no content, no one else's voice in your head, just yours. Because your best ideas, your real answers, your actual clarity, they are not hiding inside your For You page. They are waiting in the quiet you keep running from. Stop asking yourself, am I ready? Nobody has ever been ready. Ready is not a feeling, it is a result. You do not feel ready. Then start. You start, and readiness catches up. So ask yourself one question instead. What is the smallest action I can take in the next 60 seconds? Not the best action, not the perfect one, the smallest one. Want to get fit? Do 5 push-ups right now. Want to start something? Write 1 sentence right now. Want to reach out? Type the first word right now. It sounds too simple, and that is exactly why most people skip it, because they are waiting for a move that feels worthy of their potential. But the move is the potential. Here is what I want you to sit with. Overthinking does not just steal your time, it steals your identity. Every version of you that could have existed, the one who started, who tried, who failed, and tried again, disappears quietly, not with a dramatic ending, just with another day of waiting. Your life is not the sum of your thoughts. It is the sum of what you did with them. Every person who built something real, who changed their body, their career, their life, did not think their way there. They moved, they stumbled, they adjusted, and they moved again. You can keep waiting for certainty, or you can go build it before you scroll. Type one thing in the comments you have been overthinking. Not for me, for you. Because the moment you name it out loud, it stops being a monster and starts being a problem you can actually solve. Now go. You already know what to do.